for a little basketball. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter.
And you think that after winning the first game of the season series, they won another against this team. They'll have the opportunity to secure that tonight.
Yeah, their strategy and execution was solid in the first go-round. We'll see what adjustments they make, if any, in this one.
And you watch Alperen Sengun. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill against the best post defense. In the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's Arenas. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Outside Durant. Fires for three. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Quite simply, Brandon Ingram is a point getter, so he will absolutely take those on the break.
And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Irving with it. Durant covering. Pass to Dunn. And the three off target.
Boy, a chilly start for this basketball team. They are just 1 for 4.
Green, a screen. Here's Durant. Here's Green. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Tenacity. It's the first word that comes to mind with Draymond Green. Is he the tallest power forward in the league? No. But can he score it? Yes. Boy, just a tough time making shots. Only 1 for 5. They just need to settle in here.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end. He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Outside for Ingram. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ingram's got 5 points.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Boy, you'd love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
Here's Ingram. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Rejected by Lopez.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Houston leading by 6. Pass to Durant. Launches a 3. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oh, that's a chippy. Point-blank range. He'd like that one back.
Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Durant's got 6.
I just love the ball movement.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul. And Houston making a change here. Irving is doubled. Deflects the pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And so far, they've done a great job preventing points in the paint.
Shots good by Black.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
The shot by Ingram, no good. The Rockets lead by 11. Here's Arenas. Yet to see a basket. Outside, Green. Pass to Durant. And there's a pick. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And so it's Houston closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their defensive efforts have hit.
The Clippers 7.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Rockets here, they've really been putting on a show.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
6'8" with good hops, Cam Johnson. That's almost unfair, man.
Here's Arenas. Durant for 3. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant. The Doris offensive rebounding was down for a few years, but it's making a comeback.
What teams realize, Brian, is that you can absolutely corner crash, create extra opportunities for yourself without putting your defense at a deficit.
Outside for Green. From deep. Rebounded by Conan Niederhauser. Clippers trail by 14. Fires it. And it's Mathurin missing. Here's DiVincenzo. And he buries his first look.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Pass to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Anthony Black. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game. Both shots good from the strike. Houston leading by 14. And Doris, when you have a veteran roster with some of the injury history of these Clippers, load management becomes a big consideration.
And B.A., how impressive is the resiliency of this team in the face of all that injury history they have. Credit the front office for the depth they have developed and the coaching staff for their incredible adaptability. It is nothing short of remarkable.
For 3, DiVincenzo. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Back to you guys.
And looking to protect it. All right, thank you, Allie. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Adams. From the left block. Second chance effort. Can't get the layup. And it's Beal with the ball for the LA Clippers. 19-point game. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. They set a pick to the middle. Capella on the double team. Three-pointer Mathurin sends it home from three-point land.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. DiVincenzo's got 8.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Adams. Rebounded by Conan Niederhauser. Clippers trail by 19. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And it's all from three-point range.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Down low. Here's Capella. Adams a screen. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. That's no good. He's 0 for 4.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And a good job following the play by Mathurin. Effort like that will always be well rewarded.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Some changes for Los Angeles. 19 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Randall with it.
Timeout charge to Houston.
Averaging around 5 points a game. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Here's Arenas. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. It's Houston leading by 17. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Houston leading by 17. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Brandon.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow. And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Tips it. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Rockets lead by 19.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Outside for Ingram. Back to Lopez. It's stolen by Green. Right side Durant. Outside Green. Takes the three. And Durant hits from deep. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
We call that target practice, gentlemen. Kevin Durant, one of the great scorers in history.
It's good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Screen by Durant. Drives to the hoop. Slam home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Of course, when you watch Kawhi play, what stands out is his ability to stay on balance at all times.
B.A., when you consider the type of injury and the number of injuries he has sustained to those knees, it is incredible the high level this man plays at. On balance for sure, but a guy who can score big buckets in big moments and carry an offense. Truly incredible.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Here's Arenas. He's got 6. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Green. For 3. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. He's got 7.
Boy, the ability to stretch the floor of this team is special. And when Draymond Green is converting, turn the lights out.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Pass to Randall. Black outside. Back to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
And that one's good. Ingram.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Arenas. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Guys, back over to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And here's Green from the arc. Rebounded by Lopez.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Green with the ball. Irving picks him up. Durant for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Durant's got 6 points in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this run. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Here's the teardrop, and it's laid up and in by Irving. Irving's got 8.
Guys, hard to guard that floater with Irving when he makes it at the speed with which he does.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Green off the drive. Good work defensively by Lopez.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
The shot by Ingram, no good. An open look for Durant. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets. Getting it done from range. He's hit 6 triples so far. All right, stick around.
The Clippers, 29.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so Beal will bring it up for Los Angeles. 4-3, hauled in by DiVincenzo.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Durant for 3. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
And he makes it on the layup. Durant's got 16 in the second half.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Pass to Conan Niederhauser. To the inside. Johnson with a bucket.
Boy, tremendous touch inside from Johnson. This guy, not just a three-point shooter.
Here's Arenas. Now here's Durant. Shoots over Johnson. Durant, no good.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Back to Beal. Back comes Houston in transition. Black. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Here's Arenas. Pass to Green. Inside. Tries again. Here's Durant. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Yet another monster night for Kevin Durant, one of the best scoring forwards in the history of the game.
It's good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Hardaway, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Matherin. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal.
Yeah, this is Matherin at his best, driving hard to the cup and finishing in style.
Black outside. To the middle. Here's Durant. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Durant's got 34.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Conan Niederhauser. Carries it down low.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Rockets.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them. It was the efficiency with which he did it.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And it's Matherin missing. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And that one drops for them.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Arenas. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.